Alright, so last time you guys re-entered the Black Earth Temple. Dundas cast the seeming spell, and you went looking for Mirage Vazan. You were intercepted by one of the captains of the guard who, thinking that you were cultists, asked you to check on the passages to the Fire Temple. You kind of did. But then instead of going back to report, you went around jumping over the chasm again and re-entered Mirage Vizan's laboratory. Maxon began questioning him, and when he caught on that you weren't cultists, he went invisible, and a fight ensued. You managed to kill his three guards, but ran into a little bit of trouble with his very large stone construct that did a lot of damage. Uh, During the course of the fight, everyone left the door open, and he made a dash for it to try to escape. Theron used a wall of force spell to keep him from escaping, but then he used a wall of stone spell to keep you from getting to him. He is now presumably trapped in a box, but you can't see, so you don't know if he's still there or not for sure. And you still have the stone golem to deal with. Is one of you unconscious?
Chris go unconscious last time?
Yeah, I think Erkin's unconscious. And then I made one mistake last week that we didn't quite fix. There was a point where Erkin didn't have haste and so shouldn't have been able to make his third attack. He actually shouldn't have been able to make his first or second attacks either because when haste ends, you're supposed to be stunned for a round as a wave of lethargy washes over you. I
Really?
don't care so much about making that up since he's unconscious. Anyway,
Was that
and
supposed to happen to me too?
whenever haste ends, you're supposed to spend a round uh, stunned from it, where you can't do anything on your turn.
So I think Travis used his haste spell on me a couple times. Does it do it for that too?
Yeah, but most of the time, when you guys have let haste go, it's after combat, and so who really cares about 6 seconds in the middle? Um, but that's something we'll have to try to catch next time. But anyway, we're in the initiative. Maxon, I believe you're no longer slowed.
No, I finally
Um,
rolled something other than a 1 for my wisdom.
so the scenario is that all of your party's still in the room. You still got the stone warrior that you're dealing with. Grimgar's pretty hurt. Erkin is unconscious, and Mirage Vazan has escaped the room.
You said Erkin is unconscious?
Yeah.
Does the stone warrior... How tall is he compared to the ceiling?
I gotta look up the ceiling. Hold on. That is the wrong file. Ceiling. Pretty close. The ceiling is 15 feet, and he's about 9 feet tall.
Ooh. Hmm. Well, that doesn't work for me then. Technically, he would be within opportunity range still. I tried flying over him. If I'm like within 5 feet of him, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
Yikes. Okay. That squashes that. I'm just gonna hit him with a couple of arrows, I guess.
Okay.
They're necrotic, so I should do something to him. Did they do anything? There
The
they go.
first one
They
is a
showed up.
miss. The second one hits him, so he takes 12 damage.
No, they just took a second to show up in the chat box and it worked.
Yeah, for me they showed up before you asked. Um. Yeah. So you guys have done almost 100 damage at this point. He doesn't quite look bloodied yet.
He's
Okay.
Your bonus action and movement. You doing anything?
Going there.
Okay. Dundas, you're up. I did use both of your leveled spells last time. They wanted seeming again, and then at the beginning of the fight, I did that one that stuns all the bad guys.
Shit. Huh. So can you explain what this room is real quick to me?
It's a room full of statues. You
Uh-huh.
guys, when you originally came in, there was no stone monster, but it turned out he was pretending to be a statue.
Okay.
You guys haven't gotten a good look around at the other statues to make sure that none of them are alive too, but you've been in combat now for like 6 rounds, and none of the other
Okay.
ones have attacked. So at this point, you guys feel kind of certain that there's nothing else.
Okay.
The door out is currently blocked by a magic wall of stone that Mirage Vazan used to keep you guys from chasing him. But before he put that up, Theron surrounded the exit with a wall of force. So he's got about a 10 by 10 room of magic walls that he's trapped in right now. At least you assume he's still there.
Okay.
So that yellow line is the wall of force.
That's wall force, and then this area right here is
It's
just
just a
what?
weird looking floor.
Okay, got it.
So
Cool.
if you scroll up, wall of force is up there someplace so you can see what you can do through it and what you can't. And everything like that, but it's
Oh, right on.
kind of a long read.
No worries. Okay, I'm gonna just shoot this guy right now with both of my beamers.
Alright. Both of my beam. Alright, the first one hits.
Alright.
And as some stone on him cracks, you now know that he is bloodied.
Ooh. Alright, that's it.
Oh, the other
That's
thing I
it.
forgot to mention is that
This.
Urkin and Theron did hear that Mirage was on the other side of the door shouting for help.
Okay.
Shouting.
Alright, Urkin, whisper me a death save.
Whispers it through the microphone. We can hear you, man.
Huh.
I did it.
Yeah, I'm reading the wall of force.
Fourth. The wall of fifth.
It doesn't say whether or not you can see through it. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I don't feel like I could.
The only thing it says is nothing can physically pass through it, which means that sound can, but like an arrow couldn't, and a person couldn't, and you wouldn't be able to throw like a fireball inside of it because the way fireball works is you actually are supposed to throw a bead that explodes when it lands.
And the other battle we did, we could see through it.
Yeah, that's true. Doesn't mean I was doing it right then. I have to imagine you can. Okay, I'm gonna rule on Wall of Force that you can see through it. It's an invisible barrier. That maybe it's a shimmer so that you can see it, so it can't be used. Well, if you look for it, you can see it.
Says I'm reading something. It says
He has spoken.
invisible barrier in space
Oh
from
yeah,
the
it does
target
say.
section
You're
of.
right. It says an invisible wall of force springs into existence. All right, duh. So yes, you can't see it. As far as casting spells through it goes, it doesn't say anything about blocking spells. So it will block things that have to physically pass through it, but it won't block things that don't have to physically pass through it. So, for example, Misty Step would work because you're disappearing and then reappearing someplace else. But like Melf's magic arrow, or I'm sorry, Melf's acid arrow wouldn't work because you'd have to shoot an arrow that would get blocked by it. That's how we're gonna have that work. Okay. All right. I gotta take care of this. Uh,
People are saying wall does not function as a barrier against non-physical magic.
that's what I
So
said.
you couldn't, yeah, here. It goes in what you said.
Okay. Percy.
Nothing.
Okay. I put the walls in the initiative so that I could track how many turns they last. And then I realized that Wall of
Nice.
Stone does not last 1 minute. It lasts 10 minutes. So I'm gonna just take that out of the initiative. That doesn't matter. That's a 10-minute spell. And meanwhile, Wall of Force I think is a 1 minute spell, or is it?
No,
No,
10,
also
10
10
minutes.
minutes. Taking that out. So, um, unless one of them gets dropped, they're both just gonna last 10 minutes. Okay. On Mirage Vizan's turn, so looking this up for what spells he has available. Shatter, the description for Shatter says nothing about having to see where you cast it. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to have him cast that at 3rd level. Anybody see any reason in there why he can't, why he wouldn't be able to use that?
It's not concentration.
Nope. It's Shatter.
Oh, there it is, shatter. It's way in the bottom.
Oops. Nobody can think of a reason, right?
No, I guess just reading other people's opinions on it here.
I don't care what their opinions are. I care what the spell says.
They say you shouldn't use it.
I don't know. I guess it's a point on a point, but you can't see the point. I guess that would be the only thing.
Yeah, but there are lots of spells that say cast it at a point you can see within range.
Hmm.
And I'm just, unless I'm missing
Yeah,
something
this
in the reading, it
looks
doesn't say anything
good.
about you have to see the point.
No.
I mean, the way D&D spells work is they say what they do. If it doesn't say it, then it means whatever question you're asking isn't relevant. Because if you had to see it, it would say so. So he is going to, he doesn't know what's going on the other side of the wall. So he's going to cast this in a way that covers as much space as possible, but hits so that basically the door is out of range. So that's exactly how he would want to cast it. So Urkin, you don't even have to roll. You take a death save fail. Because you're going to take damage no matter what. I'll do Theron's. This is a con save. Theron failed. He's going to take 15 damage. He did this at level 3, by the way, too. Grimgar?
I'm sorry. What's the save?
Constitution. And then the Stone Warrior, because he's made of stone, you failed, so you're going to take 15.
Okay.
Stone Warrior, because he's made of stone, has disadvantage against Shatter, but he has a feature called Magic Resistance, which gives him advantage on saving throws against spells, and so it's just a straight up roll. He also failed, though. He takes 15 damage. That's everyone who's inside the circle. Slate I forgot to take off. Oh, no, I didn't forget to take him off. Where's his body?
Under me?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I forgot he was making death saves. Normal. Huh. Okay. Alright. Grimgar, you're up.
Stone guy didn't get to go, or he's going later. I thought I summoned initiative before me. All right.
What guy?
I
Talking
thought the
about
stone guy was going before me for some reason.
Stone Warrior's initiative is 2.
Okay. I'm gonna use channel divinity. So I've got up to 45 points, and I'll use as much as Urkin can take to get him up.
33.
Okay, and then I will use the remaining 12 on myself. Okay, and then that's my action. Bonus action. Good bonus actions I like. Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything else. I'll stay there. That's it.
Okay.
I don't want to provoke an opportunity, and I want to give them advantage. So
Sure. Alright, what has he got left? He's got 2 level 4s, a level 3, 4 level 1s, and 3 level 2s. Alright. So he is close to this thing. He doesn't want to back away either, or he'll take an opportunity attack. Yeah. Theron's gonna try to back away from it. He's gonna try to back away from it, so it will opportunity attack him. Oh God. 26.
Darren.
That's unbelievable. Okay. Oops. Well, I whispered his constitution check by accident, but he got an 18. The wall of force doesn't disappear.
That's good.
We'll go to there. And then he wants to make sure he hits this thing. I think that I'll have him do magic missile at level 2. I whispered it again. I gotta turn that off. There we go. So you got a 3, so it's gonna be times 4, so 12 damage. And that's his turn. Did I mark off that spell? I don't think I did. Okay, Stone Warrior is going to continue on Grimgar. 23, you take 21 bludgeoning damage.
I'm done.
Okay. You didn't have any healing potions or anything? You didn't use your bonus action.
Well, I thought about healing myself, and
Alright,
I decided
I
not
assume
to.
you think this is better. Okay. Maxon. If only you guys had any money to buy potions.
He would have
I'd
knocked me
signed you
down
up.
either way if I healed myself, because I couldn't have healed myself for that much.
When's the last time we were
So I
Drinking a
thought,
potion's a
why?
bonus action.
Yeah, but it wouldn't have mattered. I could have healed myself better using a spell.
What are you talking about? You had 18 hit points. You did 21 damage. What bonus action did you use?
Oh, he only got one attack?
He's only had one attack the whole time.
I thought he had 2.
That was opportunity attack.
Oh, Maxon, your turn.
I'll try a sharpshooter shot on it.
Okay. So
No
minus 5, that's an 8. You miss.
And
Wait, how are you getting a 13 anyway? Oh yeah, you must have rolled a 3, right? You rolled a 2.
Or sure,
Right.
it should be a 2. Yeah.
Anyway, that's an 8, so that's a miss.
I think it's minus 10 too.
No, it's minus 5 plus 10 to damage.
Oh yeah, you're right. I think I'll try it again.
Okay. 13 is a miss.
Damn it. Alright then.
Okay. Dennis.
again,
Hit. He takes 26 damage.
crack that stone.
Pop. Erkin. You're laying on top of Slate.
I want to get up.
Uh-huh.
Not in that sense, but yes, get up. Stand up.
He gets up crotch first.
And quick.
Does the Stone Warrior still have my whip around him?
Yeah, it's still on his arm.
If I scared him, do you think he would drop it and run away?
I think you know he's immune to fear because Theron told you that.
Yes. How long do you think it would take for me to get my whip off of him?
How long it would take? Well, I guess it would be a matter of. I mean, it's wrapped around there pretty good. So, I mean, I think it would have to take an action and you might fail.
Okay.
Because it's wrapped around his arm.
Let's let's uh let's say this guy just blinked at me, and then I'm gonna stab the guy underneath me.
Alright, was you stood up first?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have advantage because you're within 5 feet.
I'm gonna use my Krakenite tooth dagger, which I whispered. Let's do it again.
Okay, yeah. You stab him into unconsciousness again.
That'll show him.
He rolled a natural 20 on his second death save. So he woke up, but Urkin was laying on top of him.
Let's just make sure he got it. Okay. I don't know. Can I damage this wall that's next to me with a sword or a crossbow or anything?
I guess, what's the... I don't remember what it said. I'm assuming in between turns you read it.
Yes, it had an AC of something.
15, 30 hit points per inch of thickness, and it's 6 inches thick. So it's got 180 hit points.
180. Let's start whacking at it.
Grimgar's unconscious. The Stone Warrior is still fighting. The spell lasts for 10 minutes, and you're going to attack the wall right now. It has
Can't hurt.
180 hit points.
Yeah, let's hit it with the mermaid sword.
Alright. The wall takes 7 damage.
Getting closer, and then I will. Where do I want to go? Let's step away. I can't go that way. Let's. I should have saved Grimgar. Fuck.
Yeah.
Wait, potion's a bonus action, right?
To give it to yourself, sure.
Ah, man. What's that spell that heals people? Is that a bonus action?
I don't know.
Where are you?
Healing Spirit.
Healing spirits.
It's a level 2 spell.
There it is. Bonus action. Ha! I'm going to cast Healing Spirit on Grimgar's body
Okay.
in the form of Sexy Cat.
Oh, yeah.
A sexy spectral cat appears on top of Grimgar's body and starts licking him awake.
Is it a cat or cat girl? Just for clarification.
It's
Right,
gotta
if
be an
it-
animal.
It's got to be an animal. All right, so it's not a tabaxi. It's a cat.
Like
It's actually a male cat, but
But it's a male cat.
got sweet abs.
It's a male cat with great abs. When does that heal?
It's either the first time he enters.
Okay, so he's not entering it, so it's going to be at the beginning of his turn then.
When it
Moves
moves
into it on the first time of turn or starts his turn there, so he doesn't get any healing till his turn starts. The Stone Warrior goes after him, so. Are you moving anymore?
No. I think your turn.
Okay. Percy?
He's good. Nothing.
Okay. Um. Okay, Mirage is probably not going to cast it in the same spot. He's going to pick a corner or whatever and aim for it. So I'm going to roll a d8. And we'll say that the on the whatever it's called. I want to say ordinate, but that's not right. What is the
Ordinal.
word? Maybe. Anyway, one is going to be 12 o'clock. He's aiming for 12 o'clock. So he's going to cast this right here. That's the middle of the room. He's going to cast it at second level because now he's less sure about where anybody is. So make a Constitution save, everybody within the circle, which is everybody except Erkin. So Grimgar, you fail a death save.
Do I still roll the
No,
Constitution save?
because nothing can change.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Alright, so Theron takes half, which is 7. And the Stone Warrior takes half, which is 7. And Dundas takes the full 14. And Maxon takes 7. Theron has to make a save to maintain concentration. He does. Slate is unconscious again. Okay. Grimgar, at the start of your turn, you take the healing spirit. So go ahead and roll that, Erkin.
That's a D6.
It's easiest if you just click the spell, because then not only does it roll, but we can read what the spell does.
2.
So six healing points.
Okay.
I roll
Yeah,
5.
sick, bro.
All right. I'm going to use Channel Divinity again.
Huh?
My last use of it.
Okay.
And so I've got 45. Some more math. God damn. So I can do.
Theron can take a maximum of 11.
Okay. 84, so I can get 42 max. My 6 is 36. So I'm going to take 36 and heal myself up to 42.
So he gets 9.
Yes, I'll give him the rest.
I mean, you can't use it on anybody else. Nobody else is.
But no one else below half. Yeah, then
Right.
that's what I'll do. Yeah.
Okay. Half your movement to get up, so you've got half movement and a bonus action.
Yeah, I'll get up. I'm gonna stay where I am still. And bonus action. I don't really want to do healing word or anything here. And that's all. I'll stay where I am.
Okay. The Stone Warrior since he'd really be acting at the same time as you, and you just got up, is going to turn and attack Erkin. Natural 20, you take 41 damage.
Balls.
Ow.
I think you used your turn to attack the wall last turn.
Can't hurt the guy.
Why not?
Anything I hit against him doesn't affect him.
Why wouldn't your magic... Oh wait, your Krakenite dagger isn't magic, is it?
No. Oh, I don't know.
Is it? Because if it's magic, then it would work. Maxon, you're up.
Does he get blinded at all?
I don't see why not. Let me see. Yeah, he could be blinded. Does he have to save?
I think so.
Yeah, he just hit you. He gets advantage because it's a magical effect.
Wyndham D.
22.
That passes.
Alright. Did I just skip Maxon? Yes, I did. Maxon.
I'm gonna do a distracting strike on him.
Okay.
So I'll just hit him first. Which I don't.
13, miss. What does distracting strike add to?
I think it just makes it so that
Well, so your D8 always adds to something, and it's typically either to the attack roll or to the damage roll. So there's sometimes you could be missing
damage roll.
if you pick a maneuver that will make it so that you'll hit, you can just add that on. So if that maneuver is to the damage roll, then it wouldn't make sense to use that. If you use precision strike, you add the D8 to your attack roll, and if you tie or beat his AC, you've got a 13 right now.
Let me do it again then.
Do what again?
I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so
Then
that hit, so he took 10 damage.
I'm gonna do my D8 now.
Okay. Alright, additional 5. So he takes 15.
And
What does that do?
so the next attack against the target of the attack enemy has an advantage.
Has advantage, okay. Alright, are you moving at all or using a bonus action?
Yes. I go there.
Okay. Dundas, you're up. If you attack the thing, your first attack has advantage.
My first attack?
Yeah, he used distracting strike.
Oh, because of the. Yeah, we'll do the first one here. Boom.
Oh, the 16 would have missed.
Sick, and then a normal second blast. There we go.
Okay. Wow, only 6 damage on the second one?
Yeah, that is impossible, right?
Man, that's pretty
damn.
low.
Wait a minute, I gotta read this again. I can't remember the damage.
It's a D10 plus 5. You got a
How
6.
do I click the cantrip so it shows you guys info? Is it this one? Oh no, it just shows
No, the cantrip wouldn't show info.
Uh
But what info are you looking for?
oh, just like it's like what it does, how much damage. But I see it now. 1d10 force damage
Yep.
plus.
Okay, so that's your turn. Erkin, death save. Whisper it to me. Okay.
What the fuck?
I'm doing something, so hold on. Okay. Percy.
Good.
Kill him, Percy.
Percy can't do much. I want him to actually. Should I take a roll for? Yeah, perception check, I guess. See if he notices anything crazy going on that we don't see. Is that okay?
Yeah, you can make a perception check.
All right. Here's his perception thing. Nor- Oh, good.
He doesn't notice anything else that you guys haven't already noticed.
Okie dokie. Moving on.
Did I?
Not
Did I?
even the
Did I?
statue that's
Did
about
I
to come
skip?
alive.
Did I skip Theron's turn in there someplace?
Oh, I think you did his last one. Yeah.
Yeah, I did. Cause I was like, wait, how come he hasn't moved yet? All right. Well, what I was gonna do is I was just gonna do a magic missile level 1 to try and kill this thing, and because it only has 4 hit points left, whatever amount of damage he did, Dundus's second shot would have killed it. So I'm not gonna bother rolling. But I
Okay,
am gonna
perfect.
remove the spell from his thing. Either your first, without doing the math, either your first or second shot would have killed it, but it's not like you can do one with, you do them at the same time anyway,
Right.
so it doesn't make a difference. And then, after he cast, I was gonna have him go just around the wall, so that's where he would have ended his turn. Actually, to there, to try to minimize the chance of getting hit by the shatters that keep flying over the wall.
Cool.
And so now it is Mirage's turn. Three, so that's 1, 2. It's gonna end up cannot win for Theron. So the 3, actually he's not in it. That's 3 o'clock. Theron's not in it. Dundus is the only one.
Ah, well, I gotta make a
Constitution
Constitution.
save. Yeah, I guess I don't know why I thought
Yeah.
he'd be in it. He's in a great spot to avoid the spell.
Mother.
Oh, he failed.
Mother 5. That was my last. Yep.
18 damage.
Oh.
Oh my ears!
Oh, God. Alright. So
Alright,
we got 15 minus 18. What's that?
Slate will
34.
make another death saving throw. Alright. Grimgar, roll a d6 to heal from the healing spirit. 3 more points.
Okay. I will move.
Unless it's concentration. Is that a concentration spell?
Oh.
It is. Never mind. Healing spirit's gone. You don't get those points.
Oops, what the hell?
I moved you so that I could delete the circle.
Oh. I don't think I took off the 3, did I, somehow?
You should be at 42 because you brought yourself to
Okay.
exactly half. That's my bad.
Yeah. That was weird, though. Maybe because you moved me, it somehow didn't register it. Alright, I'm gonna move next to Erkin.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna heal him. Level 2 Cure Wounds. So let me get that up. Level 2, so we're gonna add 2 to this.
Okay.
If it rolls correctly, and I think it did. So 18, 20.
So it should have rolled 2 dice, right? Because you
Yeah.
cast it at level 2. It looks like it rolled 1. Are you sure? Oh yeah, it did roll 2. They got a 3 and an 8. plus
Yeah.
5 for your wisdom, plus
Yeah.
2 for your special thing, plus
Yeah.
the spell's level, and it was level 2, so 2 more.
Yep.
Yeah, so you're right. So, that might be the best you can do, Ryan. I don't know if there's a way to add the level, so I think if we just remember that you add the casting level to it, that's pretty easy math.
Yeah. That
So he
makes
gets
it
20,
equal.
and do you get something for that?
I get 2. Yeah.
You get 2. Okay.
I'll add that to myself.
All right.
Okay. And then I'll come around to the door here. Sure, I can go that far. I think I can. Yeah, that was 15, and that was 15. Yeah. And then I will attack the wall with my axe.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow. Natural 20 for 9 damage.
And then I'll divine strike it, which is an extra D8.
You rolled a 1 and a 3.
Yeah, I know. To get a 20, another 3. 12
12
damage.
damage on a natural 20 with bonus stuff added. All right. So just 141 more hit points. Or 31, 130, no, 41 more hit points. You guys are well on your way. You done?
Um, Actually, take that off. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that. Because I used I used a different healing spell than I was thinking.
Oh,
My
okay.
apologies.
Right, that
So
was your action.
yeah, that was my action. No, that's all I'll do.
Let me just look at something here.
I was thinking I'd use the bonus action healing spell,
Don't.
but I
I'm
didn't.
trying to read something. Don't.
Okay. Oh,
Okay. Do you see the spell I have open?
yeah.
Just,
Can I cast it through the wall?
I mean, you tell me. Can you?
So I can't, I guess.
Why not?
Sure, then I'll do that.
Does it say like you can create it as long as there isn't a wall of stone in your way?
No?
I mean, if it doesn't have a restriction, then the restriction doesn't exist.
Okay. All right, that's what I'll do then.
Okay. Now your recollection of the
Uh,
other
I,
side of the door
yeah.
is that there are there has been enclosed a 10 by 10 square. Okay. Which means he is in one of those 4 squares. Which square do you want to attack?
One of the furthest one, or one of the furthest ones, if it's two of
Well,
them next that way.
so there's southeast, southwest, northwest, northeast, and the other side of the door is the southeast corner.
I will go northwest.
Northwest. All right. And so make an attack roll at disadvantage with the spell.
Okay, do I have that one
And I'm
here?
not going to tell you whether or not you hit because you don't know. You just roll the attack, and if he gets hit, he gets hit. All right. You and
Good
your
roll.
natural ones on your attacks. So natural 1. So like I guess as you're casting the spell, you poke yourself in the eye. I don't know. All right, Theron's turn. Um. So Theron says, oh, I guess I'll try to silence him. What should I do, guys?
Don't yell. He'll know where you are.
Um.
Why are you asking me?
He says, I mean, I could Missy Step in there, but he'd probably just kill me. I could Dimension Door myself and somebody else out of here in some direction. I could do what he's doing and cast Shatter on the other side of the wall, and I could cast it at like 4th level to do a bunch of damage to him, try and kill him or make his spell end, make him lose concentration.
Yeah, I like that idea.
He wouldn't be able to use Fireball because it would have to pass through the wall. He wouldn't be able to use Storm Sphere because that's concentration and so is his wall. He wouldn't be able to do Lightning Bolt because that would hit the wall. But he could do Shatter at 4th level.
Yeah, I like that idea personally.
Alright. Shatter at 4th level.
Somebody wants to teleport with him or something.
26 damage. So first I've got to see whether or not he passes or fails. I'm gonna have this be a whisper. You guys don't know if he passes or fails.
Oh,
You can't. I mean, normally it's okay if you know. You can't see this guy's reaction at all, so you have no idea. And even if he yells, you wouldn't hear it because Shatter itself is making noise. But either way, he's gonna have to make a con save to hold onto the spell, regardless. So Theron has 1 level 4 spell left, 1 level 3 spell left, and no level 5s. He's still pretty good on 1s and 2s. But that other level 4 he might want to hold on to for a Dimension Door, so... Stone Warrior is dead. Gonna take that out of the initiative. Maxon, anything you want to do?
no.
Okay.
Hit the wall.
Alright, I'm gonna... Bonus action. Alright, can I just walk on this guy? So I don't use his...
I don't know what you're trying to do, but try not to make it complicated here. Just tell me what you want to do.
Okay,
He's
I
like
can
trying to
get
figure out if he
here.
can walk over the statue or not.
No, I meant the dead one.
Yeah, it fell apart. When it died, it fell apart.
Okay. I have in my possession
Uh-huh.
a repulsion bomb
Okay.
or a normal bomb.
Uh-huh.
I know bombs work well against stone walls, but
We're in a small room.
Grimgir's standing next to the wall.
I'm saying this to everybody.
Can you like heave it over the wall somehow?
I mean,
And he
no,
goes to the ceiling.
I have
No
no.
top.
I don't think we do that, but
Doesn't seem we could use it then.
if everyone goes to the opposite side of the room, I'm sure we'll be out of blast radius.
Our brain's gonna like implode or something.
Not if I use the normal bomb. Yeah, like
When you say it's good against walls, what do you mean?
Yeah.
just my knowledge of how
Okay.
bombs work against wall. I just don't know what kind of damage. I mean, I guess it does 3d6 fire damage, but
Yeah, it would take all of it. But like
You-
3d6, you're looking at maybe like 10 damage.
repulsion bomb.
I mean, it's supposed to be an AoE thing, right? You throw it at a group and it explodes and a whole bunch of people get hit.
This
It's
one
not
does
C.
3d30.
What I mean is it's not C4.
And it's also it's only within 15 feet of the point of impact, so it's not
Sure.
like the room's
I guess
too
what you guys
small.
need to figure out is, are you going to try to chop through this wall or is there something else? you're gonna try to do? Are you gonna try to run? Are you gonna try to kill him through the wall?
I say we try to kill him through the wall.
We gotta get his head or something.
We've got like 10 minutes.
Oh, you know
I
what?
don't
I'm gonna
have
actually say
anything.
that so I've been reading, trying to figure out if the wall takes damage from shatter. And the
Mhm.
spell description says that non-magical objects take damage. Well, this wall of stone is a magical object. I mean, it's gonna fall apart when the spell
Yes,
ends, so it can't just be regular stone. It's got to be magic stone. So I'm thinking it doesn't take damage from shatter.
Yeah, from that alone, no. I would say no too.
He
Like-
wasn't in range anyway. Oh,
Well,
his
no,
shit.
his shatter wasn't, but Theron's was.
Yeah.
But if you read the spell, it says a non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes the damage if it's in the spell's area. It just says creature, creature, creature.
Creature, creature.
Yeah, I don't think it hurts it.
No. Yeah, wall's magical.
Because the
We could
wall's
probably
magical.
break through it in like 2 turns. As long as Theron's wall holds.
So what are we trying to break through right now? Like, where is
Stone
it?
wall.
Exactly.
It's in
Okay.
the doorway, basically.
In the door.
It's
Okay.
just on the other side of the door. So, like, the door's open, and then
That's
there's
what
a
I
wall.
thought. I just wasn't 100%. Okay, cool.
Alright, well, I want to use my Forger's Fist,
Okay.
touch the stone statue
Uh-huh.
so that my hand becomes the material that the stone statue is made of.
Sure. Very hard stone.
And then I want to use it as if it was a warhammer.
Okay, so you touch the stone warrior, your hand turns from the sand it had been made out of into a very hard stone and then elongates into a warhammer. So instead of a hand, you now have a warhammer. And you want to just beat the wall twice?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
currently figuring out what I have to roll.
I think I put an entry for it on your thing, didn't I?
Oh, you sure did.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Alright, so the first one does 12 damage. Sounds like a... The second one does 21.
Ooh. Wow.
Get that warhammer going.
Nice, so 33
That's pretty
damage.
good.
It says that. Oh, okay, that's probably already factored in the +1.
Yeah, so it should be 2d6 plus 4 plus 1, and it is.
Awesome.
So you rolled a 4 and a 3, plus 4 plus 1, which is 12. And then same thing, but with an extra 4 and a 3 for the critical hit dice.
Alright.
Alright, are you going to stay there or move away?
I'll do one of these to open up a spot.
Alright. Landis?
So does me drinking a potion, that's like my whole turn, right?
No, it's a bonus action to drink a potion.
That's a bonus action.
Let me go over it again because you guys keep getting confused on this.
Please.
To drink a potion yourself, it's a bonus action. To feed it to somebody else, it's an action. To hand it off to somebody else is your free object interaction.
Ah, object interaction is to hand to somebody.
If you hand it like in their mouth.
Handed it into their mouth, then it would
Yeah.
spill all over the place and you would waste it.
I would perfectly.
What if you like shove the glass vial
how-
to their
Into
mouth?
their eye.
So
The
a potion of
butthole.
healing is what exactly? What
2d4 plus 2.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna shoot the wall.
You can do all
Yeah.
of these things if you just roll dices.
Oh, where's my dice? Oh, there. I'm gonna shoot at the wall.
Alright. It's very difficult to miss. 26 more damage.
Then I'm gonna do 2d4 plus what? 2? Okay.
Yeah. You done?
Yeah, I'm good. Keep it moving.
Okay, Erkin.
We're gonna stand up, beat the wall,
Alright.
the mermaid sword.
Beat the wall with a mermaid sword.
Is the mermaid sword magical if
Yes.
it's not fighting. It's just magical. Period.
It is a magic sword, yes.
Yeah, I could have used that.
There is a picture. There is a picture of a mermaid on the wall.
One is it a mermaid wall?
Like, why
Two.
would you ask me? Like, hey, anybody else, read that attack. Tell me, is that a magic weapon?
Magic weapon meant to slay mermaids.
Yes, it's a magic
Not
weapon.
sure.
I'm not,
Not
sure.
It's
sure.
not a magic
It's
weapon.
unclear whether or not it's a magic
Uh-uh.
weapon.
I would say no.
I would say no. Based on that reading, I would say no. Alright.
This is a magic weapon. Nah.
17. You guys have so many questions that could be answered just by reading. I mean, it's only 3 sentences.
I did read it. Well, maybe like it activates when it's near a mermaid.
All right, let me look here. This is a magic weapon. Joe, is this fucking magic or what?
In the second paragraph.
Like all this shit's already complicated
Hey,
enough.
I do the
You
same
think-
shit. I'm just messing
But
around.
it's only magical if you're taking a mermaid. If you're taking something else, it's not magical for some reason anymore.
I'm gonna try to look for my whip in the future.
Man, that's funny.
amongst
Alright.
the rebels.
Okay, alright. Make an investigation check. This will determine whether or not you get it for free.
Investigation.
Free stuff's the best stuff.
Yep, you find it easily.
No.
Na, 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 and you hold it over your head. That takes your next turn. Na, 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 na. Shit. Why did I stand like that? Alright. Percy, anything?
Nope.
Alright.
Okay.
7.
What's that?
He's determining where he's going to cast his shatter every turn. Alright, so... Yeah, I mean, standing in the middle of the room is definitely the worst place to be. So Maxon, Erkin, and Grimgar, you're each going to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I got +7.
Oops, I rolled with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Alright, I whispered it again, but it's only 11 damage. So Grimgar, you take 5. Erkin, you take 11. And Maxon, you take 5. I really gotta get better on switching the toggles back and forth. Oh, I gotta mark off his spell though, too. Forgot to do that.
I say that tickled.
Alright. Grimgar, you're up.
Am I standing over that guy?
Yeah.
If I quickly look down and see if he's alive, is that bonus action?
The degree to which you're going to get a definitive answer depends on how much time you spend looking at him. Do you want to just glance at him quick?
Yes.
Okay, make a perception check. You have no idea.
I rolled a 1.
You actually
rolled
you
a
look
lot of
around
ones.
and you can't find his body.
This room is cursed.
Yeah, I wonder where he went.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to attack Rajazan again with the spiritual weapon. I'm gonna go
Alright.
same corner.
Same corner. All right, disadvantage.
This will be
I'm
forever known
casting it,
as
but
the cursed room of natural ones.
All right, so
Hey.
if he's there, you probably hit him. I will say that if it were you and that were happening and the hammer attacked a corner, would you stay in that corner or would you move?
yeah, but I rolled so poorly last time that
Uh-huh.
I thought it might have even hit a different corner than I was trying to
All right.
attack.
What are you doing with your action?
I'm gonna go back up by Erkin and
The wall didn't
cure.
disappear, so you didn't kill him at least.
Yeah, I didn't kill him. And I'll cure wounds level 1 this time.
Okay.
So
14.
that's 15 total.
Oh,
So I had the 1.
right.
And I get 2.
Yeah. Okay. Any
And then
movement?
I'll move back here in case anyone else wants to hit the thing.
Alright, Theron is just exasperated and pissed off at this point. Doesn't know what you guys should do. He's just gonna throw a level 2 shatter at the guy.
Do it.
Ooh, that's good damage if it hits.
Done.
Alright, Maxon. He's actually gonna move down one more spot, figuring that this sphere won't be able to hit him if he's in the corner.
Hit the wall again.
Okay. Yep, those are all hits. Where are you gonna
How
move to?
how does the wall look?
Let's see. 66, 76, 83, 97, 107 it's taken. I think it started with 160, right?
Yeah.
Uh,
Yep,
I'll,
so it's 2/3 done.
alright, I'll wait one more turn.
Alright. Thundus.
Well, let's go ahead and finish off. Hopefully this wall.
Okay, it's another 21 damage.
21.
Sam?
I'm good here. Chilling.
Alright, Arkin, you've got your whip.
Gonna whip the wall.
Another 24 damage.
And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
It looks like it's about to crack through. One more good hit. Percy.
With purse. Nothing. Skip. Moving right along.
Right. Okay, so this time no shatter comes. You don't know why.
Mystery.
Jesus. Grimgar, you're up.
I'll attack the southwest corner this time with the spiritual weapon.
Okay.
And then I'll move back here and attack the wall with my axe.
You attack the wall. 11 damage. Okay, that's gonna do it. Give me a second here.
Oh, does that hit it? What was the AC in the wall?
The wall's AC, I think, is 10.
Okay.
I haven't bothered looking it up because you guys, no, it's 15, isn't
Then I
it?
missed then.
Yeah, that missed.
I was looking for it here. Yeah, each panel AC 15.
Oh, you know what? That last Forger's Fist missed as well. So I've actually got to give it. So it has 21 hit points left. I'll just give you that. After Grimgar misses there. It's got 21 hit points left. What else are you doing?
I'll move back north one. I don't want to get hit by the wall. If I think the wall would collapse on me, I want to be out of the way.
Okay. So you're done?
Yeah.
All right. I'm just trying to look something up here. Doesn't work either. Oh, it doesn't work either. Okay. Got it. All right. And I gotta mark that off. Whose turn was it? Theron's? Okay. Oh. Yeah, I messed up. You went after... Okay, Grimgar, start your turn over.
Okay.
Because I lost track of something there. So what happens is before you attack, the stone wall crumbles. Okay?
Okay.
And... instead of Mirage Vizan being there, in his place is a giant scorpion. In the doorway. And so, but the wall of force is still up, so you can do whatever you want.
All right. If I move, I'm not in his attack range, am I?
No, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm gonna move here and attack it, and I'll yell out, "There's a giant scorpion there!" And then I'll attack it with a spiritual weapon.
Okay. And it's no disadvantage this time, you can see it.
Okay.
Alright, so the giant scorpion takes 7 damage.
And as my action, I'm gonna do Toll the Dead. Gotta make a. Not show up the way I thought it was before. Wisdom saving throw.
Okay, so Mirage, here, let me move Mirage out of there. Mirage makes the wisdom save.
Okay, failed, so that's gonna be 2d12.
Okay, so he takes 14 damage.
Yeah.
Alright, the funny thing about this is when you polymorph yourself, you still have to make the con saves to maintain concentration on it. And he failed. So you actually not only did damage to the scorpion, you knocked him out of the spell. So he returns.
Hell yeah.
He returns to his normal form.
Sweet. Then I'll move back. I won't move quite that far. I'll move back to here.
Okay.
That's it.
Theron's gonna move up so that he doesn't have to shoot through his wall, and he's gonna magic missile. He got a 3, so that's 9 damage. Mirage Vizan, after all that, was down to 4 hit points.
Hooray.
So he goes down. and he is unconscious. Yeah, that last shatter. If Mirage had failed the con save against the shatter, he would have been knocked out, and he passed it, and then he also passed to keep his wall up, so it didn't take him down. But he actually failed the level 3 shatter and took a ton of damage, and then rolled a natural 20 to maintain his wall.
No.
So, uh, Theron is, I guess, going to come toward the middle of the room. You guys can see, or anybody who goes in the doorway can see that there's other guys on the other side of Theron's wall waiting for you now. So both Slate and Mirage are going to make death saving throws until somebody either kills them or they fail three saves. I've been doing. I mean, I'm not going to tell you whether or not Slate's dead, but I've been doing his saves throughout all of this. So Maxon, it's your turn.
Oh man. I was gonna ask. So when it turns into a warhammer, it says it quickly stretches out, forms a warhammer. Does that mean it like quickly goes back to being a hand afterwards? Or?
Yes.
Okay, that's good because I wanted my bow. Who went unconscious last round?
Mirage was on.
Raj. Okay.
So there's no more enemies inside the wall of force.
Right, I guess I should have put up a token for him because you guys don't. There. They're both at 0 hit points.
I guess I'll wait and see what happens with the wall of force.
It's gonna go away. We're all gonna die.
Well, the Wall of Force lasts for 10 minutes. So you've got 9 minutes and, 30 seconds left on it.
Guys might wanna
So I'm gonna.
prepare.
No, actually, I'm not gonna take us out of initiative yet. Dundas, your turn.
Well, there's nobody going on. I'm gonna go ahead and just uh, mm, mm. I'm just gonna investigate this area right here.
What do you mean the area of the floor?
Where the guys have died.
All right. Go ahead and roll.
I'm working on it. There it is.
Okay, the dwarf is wearing plate armor
Okay.
that would take a very long time to take off his body.
Okay.
He also has a shield, a war pick, and a hand crossbow. The stone warrior fell apart into rocks, so he's just rocks now.
Just a bunch of rocks. I say that to all of them and take down another potion.
Okay. Hurricane.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, jeez. There's dudes out here. So do we want his head or we just want him dead?
We need questions answered.
You want to talk to him?
What do we gotta ask him?
I want to know what happened to those children that he kidnapped all those years ago.
One more potion.
All right, I'm gonna start trying to drag his body back into the room.
Okay, you move at half speed while you're doing that.
I move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So 40. I probably just moving 5 feet then.
Okay.
Unless I take the dash action, right? Then move him all the way in. Boop boop, and we'll just put his body here.
Okay.
All right,
We should
then
worry more
wake him
about-
up and talk to him if you want.
We need to worry more about how to get out of here.
All right. Out here, oops. The guy on the back of the boulette, starts yelling at all of you to surrender and come out. Or when this wall ends, they're just going to execute all of you.
Ah, ha, 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 ha.
All right. Well,
Do
all right
we-
then.
You have an escape plan?
Grimgar's turn.
I want
I'm
to
only leaving you an initiative because there's something I have to track by initiative.
I want to close the door.
All right.
Is there still a door?
So you basically have some privacy, I guess.
At least they can't see us. I don't know.
Sure.
All right, I see the Valette, and there's some genie guy or something out there. Close the door. I was like, yeah, there's a lot of guys out there. I want to check if this guy to the left of me is dead. Perception.
Will still be medicine if you're using your action for it.
Yeah.
He has stabilized.
Okay. He's still unconscious though.
Yeah, he's at 0 hit points, but stable.
Okay.
He had 2 fails and 3 passes.
Oh.
Yeah. That's in addition to his fail and natural 20. He was unconscious for a lot of turns.
Yeah. I can't do this. I'll say, Maxon, you should stabilize Mirage if you want to talk to him. I just assume kill him. What are we gonna do at this point?
Maybe we can use him to get out of here.
Yeah, this guy's stable. Maybe we can see if there's some other way out of this room. I doubt it.
I could take him hostage.
I don't think they'll care that much. It's worth a shot, but we might want to teleport or something.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, if
yeah, who's-
teleporting's an option, why don't we just do that with him with us?
Somebody has that teleport thing, but I think it has to be attuned to, and that'll take an hour.
Yikes.
I don't know who. Thank God, Darren.
Theron has it.
Theron, are you attuned to it?
Is not attuned.
Why do we even have a teleport thing?
How many
Wah,
people can
wah.
get out with Dimension Door?
Our 2 fastest people.
Dimension door. One rolling creature along with you. So 2 people can go in a dimension door.
Oh, that's not enough.
And we only have one use of that spell, right? Dundas, you don't have it anymore.
I have it, but it's just
I don't think he has any
I gotta
spells
see if
left.
I don't know if I can use. No, it's not a spell slot. It's a
He's got a magic
use
item.
Oh,
item thing. I have to look at
So
it.
that'd still only be 4 of us.
I don't think it's available right now though.
Why wouldn't it be available?
I don't think I have enough. I gotta
Oh, does
look.
that require attunement?
No, it's. I'm already good with it. It's just like at dawn or whatever, I get to roll to
You
get my
haven't
slot
used it
back.
in a really long time, though.
I know. That's why I'm confused. I gotta look.
It's gotta be at full power.
Lurkin, what about that hiding
Yeah, it's
thing?
gotta be.
So
I don't
he's
think I've
got.
been doing it.
So he would
Sorry.
have a maximum of 2 uses of Dimension Door total.
Yeah.
But you can only
Wait.
take one other person at a time.
I gotta open up my other sheet real quick.
I'm just gonna.
Dimension door.
I got a thing that just makes us, sit in shadows, but they can still find us pretty easy.
Don't you have that rope trick thing?
Remember, it requires.
Oh, yeah, I
it
do.
requires 4 to use it, Nate.
Right.
So did you see I
Oh.
added a thing for you on the right
Yeah,
side
but-
of
What
your
is it?
character sheet?
Right.
For an hour. Hey, we could do that.
Yeah, we could try.
Where exactly, bro?
On the right side of your character sheet.
You could attune the thing while we're in there.
And can we pull the rope up so that they can only like see the hole from underneath, right?
Oh, okay, right there.
Yes.
Cool. Thanks, Joe.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I got a door.
Or it's
It's a dim door though. It's not very bright.
do you need a key?
What do you think about hiding in Urkin's rope trick while
Oh yeah.
somebody
All of
attunes
us?
to the teleport thing?
Uh,
Oh, where's my dimension door?
You can hold 8 medium or smaller creatures.
Holy
What
moly,
bells?
it might just be enough.
what is the teleportation disc thing called?
I think it's just called teleportation disc.
Dang.
There it is. Okay. Okay, how long does teleport take to cast?
I'm gonna click this. I hope it doesn't do anything. Let's see.
I can
Nope,
teleport.
doesn't. Okay, cool.
Duration, instant. Okay. All right. Because if it takes him an hour to attune to it, and your spell lasts for an hour, there's kind of like a moment there where you're like falling out of the hole and teleporting at the same time.
Well, we
Well,
can
you-
wait a couple minutes before we go in.
Yeah, you can start
Well,
attuning now.
Yeah, the problem is I don't know if you can attune to something and maintain concentration on a spell at the same time.
Can somebody else attune to it? I mean, I'll attune to it if I have to.
Well, I don't know. Can somebody else?
I'm a human. I don't know if
Requires
my human-
attunement. Well, let me see. I based it on another magic. I guess I should have specified that. Let me just see what Helm of Teleportation says on that topic, and we'll go by whatever the rules are for that. Oh, anybody. Okay, it could be anybody. Doesn't have to be him.
Where does it take us?
Depends how familiar we are with the thing. Where do we want to go? I guess that's the question.
Out of this room.
So if we're very familiar, we got like a really small chance of not getting there.
Where will we go?
That's,
Nowhere, or just some random place?
I don't know, the Red Larch or something? Someplace that's safe, I guess.
Interesting.
I mean, you could even probably go to the monastery. We're pretty familiar with the monastery, right? I would say. Or is that
So-
casual,
I
Joe?
mean,
Isn't it, like,
I
right up
haven't
on
been
us?
moving the turns around or anything like that. But you guys are just you're not doing anything with these bodies, right? Just leaving them.
Well,
Because-
if
I'll let you guys know what I found, but I ain't doing shit with it.
if Maxon wants to save what's his face, I'll go stabilize him. Mirage
I
is
mean,
on.
Oh,
Put
and
a-
those bodies too.
put a
Yeah.
healer's kit on over there.
I'll I'll take an action and go do that. Was that medicine?
To do what?
To stabilize Mirage Fizan.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a medicine check. Alright. They're both stable now.
All right, we should probably decide what we're gonna do before we. I mean, we could just teleport these guys with us, I suppose. Anyway, and question them outside of here.
I was
I don't care about
if
the other
you
guy.
if you didn't do anything immediately right there, I had already rolled his next saving throw and it was a natural 20. But I thought I'd give you a chance to do something in that moment. And since you stabilized him, he doesn't get a chance to get the natural 20. So he didn't come back to life.
Who didn't come back to life?
Phew.
He
I want
didn't
to
regain
tie.
a hit point.
I want to tie these guys up and gag them. Anyway,
Okay.
Careful. He's an Earth Genasi. He might be able to.
They're both Earth Genasi.
Might be able to like
Who's
turn
attuning
into
to this
sand
disc?
or something.
Not it.
No, not.
Not Theron.
I'll attune to it. I'll take off my scepter. I see Theron gave it to me.
Okay. So Grimgar, I'm going to change the attunement sheet here.
Teleportation disc. Here it is.
Okay.
Is it in the compendium, Joe?
Nope.
Okay.
Just add it to your inventory as teleportation disc and
All right. Well, we can figure out where we're gonna go while we're sitting in the thing, assuming that works. I mean, are we gonna have Theron recast uh, Wall of Force to give us more time before they get in here anyway?
He can do that.
There's
Could
no
he?
real point.
Well, they'd be able to find the hole, wouldn't they, if they get under it and look right up?
It's invisible
Oh, it is?
on the outside, but they may have like a magic detector thing or something. I don't know.
Would he be able... Theron, could you cast Wall of Force like where the hole is so that they couldn't even shoot anything physical through it?
That only lasts for
Yeah, just 10
10
minutes,
minutes.
I know. But if they tried it, they might be like, oh shit, we can't do it anyway and give up.
If anything, it'll just draw their attention to it.
I don't think you can cast spells out of the magic rope trick,
Yeah.
Okay.
right, Chris?
I don't think you. Attacks and spells can't cross through the entrance into or out.
Yeah, so he wouldn't be able to cast it out of the.
So they can't cast spells inside either.
They can't shoot spells in. No.
Okay. Or is Theron's dome impenetrable? He can make that dome too.
He's a dome.
Yeah. How long is it?
Well, I mean, yeah, that's okay. Hold on. What was I just looking up? I was looking up whether or not he had that prepared.
Don't remember.
Liam is finally okay. He does have it prepared, and it's actually not a concentration spell. The So it's not invisible though, right, Chris?
rope
No, it
trick?
says an indivisible. But those inside can see out of it by a 3 by 5 foot window centered on the rope. Okay. Attacks and spells can't cross through the entrance into or out of the extra dimensional space. Can't cross through the entrance, so teleport would still work. Okay. Right. The reason why he wouldn't be able to cast Wall of Force outside the circle, not that you need it anyway, but the reason why he couldn't do it is you're actually going through a portal into another dimension. So casting it on the other side of the portal is actually out of his range. Because he's casting it someplace that's very far from him. So he can't do that anyway, but you don't need it because they can't see the hole and can't shoot into it anyway.
Hmm.
But you can teleport out of there because that's not shooting something through the hole, that's just casting a spell, which you can do inside the rope trick.
There's no problem teleporting from extra dimensional space to somewhere else.
There's no problem with that, no.
So the only thing I see is teleport is for 8 willing creatures. These guys, I assume, wouldn't be willing. I don't know what the ruling on that is if they're unconscious.
Well, what's the rule for rape, Ryan?
If you're unconscious?
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I don't know. You tell me.
Well, lack of consent is lack of consent.
Cosby got away with it for years.
Yeah.
So I don't think we could teleport them then. So we gotta probably kill them when we're done.
Unless we trick them.
Yeah.
I can make them scared.
Alright, a lot of real time has passed at this point, and Wall of Force is about to disappear.
All right. Why don't we get up into the rope trick
Into the rope trick.
and take their
And
bodies
that's-
with us?
How many people can be up there?
8. 8.
Okay. Alright. Where in the room do you want it?
What do you guys think?
In a corner, maybe.
Yeah, like in the corner up there.
Don't like run into it.
Where?
Or hanging off one of these statues.
Yeah, like up here or
Behind
something.
him.
You go behind
Could we
them?
go-
Yeah,
Sure.
In the corner?
do it.
Sure.
Call it.
Corner.
I like
Okay. Right there. Alright, who's carrying the bodies up the rope?
I'll carry one.
I'll carry one.
Therian says he'll go last because he'll I don't know, I don't think he'll never mind, doesn't really matter. I don't think he'll lose concentration on the spell when he crosses through. I think he can maintain that. Okay, whoever's carrying a body, make an athletics check to climb a rope while carrying a body.
Is that athletics?
Ooh.
Good one.
Alright, who were you carrying, Grimgar?
Uh,
I have Mirage.
why is
Okay.
it so low? Then I
Well-
get the other guy.
What order are you guys going up in?
Uh,
5 people.
Yeah, let Erkin and Dundas go first, and then try to get the bodies up.
okay.
Okay, Erkin and Dundas are up. Then Grimgar goes, you make it up no problem. Maxon drops Mirage, who takes damage when he lands.
Uh-oh.
Is that high up?
Okay,
You're-
I will.
Yes.
How high up? Oh, okay.
Can I'll yell Max and stabilize him, and then I'll throw a rope down to Max and say tie that to him, and I'll help pull you up.
Alright, I stabilize.
Can you throw a rope like that, Chris?
Oh, maybe a rope can't go through it.
I wish when you guys were casting spells that you would put it in the chat so that we can just read what it says without me having to constantly look stuff up.
Yeah.
Talking to me?
His attacks and
I
spells
see.
can't cross through it.
Oh, isn't it?
Sure, you can do it then.
Alright, tie it around him.
Where are
Okay, you tie the spell around him, and you climb him up. You bring him up.
I'll haul him up.
All right, make an athletics check. Okay, you pull him up, no problem. He has to make a death save. Okay,
I stabilized him.
I don't see a roll for that.
Oh, what is it? Medicine?
Yeah. Okay, you fail.
Do I get him up here?
Yep, you got him up.
All right, then I'll stabilize him.
Okay. All right, he stabilized. So he was at 2 fails. And then Theron goes up.
I go up.
So you've got to start your attunement over.
Me?
Yeah, because you have to concentrate on it for an hour, and you try to carry somebody up a rope.
Fine.
Okay. Is there anything you guys want to do for the hour?
Pray.
Use hit die.
Can I say
Yeah, you
anything?
can do that. Oh, I don't think
Do I have
sound
to-
passes through, does it?
No, I mean to the people in the room. I'm not that. I don't have to concentrate that hard, do I?
You can. It's long rest rules. So like when you're taking or short rest rules, like when you're taking a short rest, like the most strenuous thing you can do is keep watch. You can't
So
carry
I'll
bodies around.
Okay, so I'll just say, Maxon, you should question those guys if you want to question them, because we should kill them before we teleport out of here.
Yeah,
So at this
we ain't
point,
bringing him
this
with
is
us.
when the wall of force ends. So you guys can't really see what I'm not going to show you anything moving around the room because you guys are in the corner and it looks straight down so you can't see anything. Doesn't say how sound is supposed to work. I'm going to say sound works normally so they could hear you if you guys talk. Does that seem fair?
Maybe.
Huh?
Visible entrance to next space.
Talk. Can you talk? Rope.
Well, it doesn't say you can't. It doesn't say sound is affected, which means sound is normal. So you guys are up there with all the bodies. Did Percy go up there too, Dundas?
He'd be over there. Yeah. Yep.
Okay. So when I'm not gonna move any other guys because you can't see. You hear voices in the room, and they're shouting. Everybody make perception checks. Just gonna see what you guys can make out. All right, those are good checks. So they run into the room. Ah, fuck, where'd they go? Slate and Mirage are both missing. Well, either they've completely gotten away or they're someplace else in here. Check and make sure there's nobody invisible, and then search the rest of the temple. And so you hear them searching through the room, and at one point you see like a guy come underneath the portal, looking around. They're like waving their weapons around and everything, and they don't find anybody, and eventually they all leave.
Joe's gonna be like, oh, they must be hiding in a portal somewhere.
there's too many magical options for them to really have a good guess.
So we can stick. Someone could stick their head out and look at the bottom, right?
You
Yeah, but I mean,
could.
if there's somebody in the room, they'll see your head. Maybe
Yeah, maybe.
you're behind a statue, so maybe not. But you don't hear anything in the room. And so Theron says, so if they've all left, do we have to teleport?
We don't know if they've left the room outside of this yet.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Is Percy invisible?
Could just be playing guard.
He
up.
is.
Maybe he can look.
He has an icon on him. You should be able to see it.
Yeah, I know, but he isn't.
I'm just messing with you. I'm just kidding, bro.
Is Percy retarded right now? Is he asleep? Well, like, what's going on?
Very special.
Is he stopped?
So yeah,
I
yeah.
haven't-
He's
haven't
invincible.
looked.
Where do you want him to go?
Out of the portal and look in the room and see if anyone's down there.
Oh,
And I'm whispering this.
yeah, for sure. That's what I would have him do then.
Okay,
So Percy's gonna dip out and take a look.
you can move him.
Okay. He doesn't make that noise. So from right here, I'll make him make a perception check. Yeah, perception.
No, he doesn't need to make a. I mean, is he looking for
Okay.
hiding people?
No,
Do you
he's
think
just
somebody's
looking.
hiding? I mean, if he
No,
just
I
looks
think
around
in
the
general,
room, I'm
he
not
just
gonna.
looks around.
He can look around the room. There's nobody
Okay.
in the room, but the door is closed.
Okay. So he'll look around.
Yep, there's nobody in the room. He's looked around. There's nobody in the room.
There's no one around. How it? Yeah. I guess I tell
Okay.
you guys that somehow inside this thing.
So why don't
I
we?
think doesn't your warlock
How's that
familiar
work?
make it you can talk to him from wherever?
Yeah. Well, actually, it doesn't. What's it say? Legit. Yeah, but like, how do I talk to these knuckleheads? Like, aren't we like? Are we in a? Where
No.
are we?
You're in an extra. you're okay. You are in. You know how like those old houses in the '70s used to have that like couch and table built into the floor. Where you'd like go down a set of steps.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you're basically like I'm imagining that that's how Erkin has this set up. So it's like just this round couch, like Millennium Falcon style.
Nice.
Oh,
Okay.
It's a shag rug.
Yeah. There's a shag rug. Yeah.
Is that a Millennium Falcon couch?
there's a disco ball, just kind of slowly spinning.
I described
It
it
says
as
I
70s
I
porn.
can talk to him and stuff as long as we're on the same plane of existence.
You are not on the same plane of existence. But Percy can just fly back through the hole and say,
Okay.
"Guys, I don't see anybody."
Okay. So I would
I
assume
love
he
how,
does.
how complicated everything has been made this entire session. Man, how can I talk to someone who's in the same room as me?
doesn't seem possible.
That's crazy. Okay.
All
anyways.
right. So while we're in here, why don't we? I say, Max, why don't you question these guys?
Some high level gameplay.
No one's in here.
And we can decide if we need to teleport out later or
Okay.
not. I mean, we can just tell. Once I'm attuned to this, we can just teleport out anytime
Is Mirage
if we
awake?
get into trouble.
All right, start talking.
Is Mirage awake?
You can unless you give him Healy points, he's not gonna wake up for an hour.
They are secured. Yeah, guys. We got them all hooked up.
Does anyone have a
Yeah,
way to...
I tied him up and gagged him beforehand.
Okay, cool.
I want to put a dagger to his throat.
Okay.
bring him back? I don't know.
He doesn't have any hit points.
I don't have any. I don't. I'm not a healer.
I say,
I'm out of
I've got
heals.
some healing potions if you want to grab one out of my gear.
I will be glad to buy a bunch of healing potions next time we're somewhere where we can.
You can grab one out of my pack. I
I
say,
grab one
Maxon.
from the pack and I give him just enough to make him awake.
Do you know how much that is, Maxon, the son of a fisherman?
I'm an expert on portions of potions. Yeah.
So you give him what? Half of it?
Well, we'll start with a quarter.
You give him a quarter of it. Does 1/4 of a health potion work?
Half of a cheese.
Will he be
But
responsive?
There's no rule that allows part of a potion to work.
He's an expert, though.
All right.
Yeah.
So he drinks.
Yeah, he said he's a
He
nice.
takes a quarter of the potion and nothing happens.
Alright, well.
So I think
I
you gotta
Like,
give him the whole.
like
I
you're
tell
gonna
her-
give him
I
one
tell
hit
her-
point. You're worried about giving him 7. Like,
I'll tell everyone to be ready for a fight in case he uses some kind of bullshit.
He's
starts-
gagged and bound at least.
If he starts casting a spell, I'm gonna stab him in the silence.
We'll
there.
murder
you
them.
can't
Turn
cast
him
any
to
spells
stand
with
or
somatic
something.
components. And
Alright.
if he's gagged, he can't do any verbal components.
I
Alright,
suppose you had to
awful.
take the gag out, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, yeah, he had a potion, so.
All
Alright,
right,
yeah. Do it.
I'll just roll it.
Do it. Let's beat his ass.
Oops.
Let's kick it his ass.
All right, he gets 6 hit points back.
What I got?
Okay. Is the gag still in his mouth?
No, he was drinking.
Okay. So yeah,
How are potions administered?
I have a gag for him.
he wakes up and opens his eyes and blinks at all of you. He goes, ah, fuck.
Eh,
Okay,
go-
what do you want?
I go, I know who you are, right?
I don't think I do.
You,
Do I?
you may not know me, but I know you.
Okay.
You're from Neverwinter, and I believe you're involved with the disappearance of children,
Okay.
and I want to know what happened to those children and why.
I mean, when I was in Neverwinter, I mean, I did some experiments that involved kids, but they all went home.
Did they?
Yeah.
What kind of experiments did you do on them?
Oh, we were testing on how to give magic powers to people who weren't born with them.
Like this hand that I now have because of you?
Sure, yeah. You're welcome, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I might use it on you in a minute.
Ugh. Well, I mean, don't do that. But so, what's the play here? What's the plan?
Why did you kidnap those children from without their parents' consent?
Oh, I didn't kidnap any kids.
There was there were gnomes that you disappeared the same day they did. And they look like
This guy sounds crazy, right, guys? What's he
Yeah, he
talking
sure
about?
does.
Gnomes. I mean, yeah, business dried up. I finished my experiment. I moved on to someplace else. You think I have any love for these people? They're crazy. They want to destroy the world. I'm just using them to further my research. Right now I'm working on prosthetics, like your hand there. I'm trying to solve people's problems. Somebody loses a leg to an owlbear attack. I want to create replacement limbs for them.
Interesting.
Trying to help people.
Why children? Why use children as an experiment?
Oh, we haven't done anything with kids for this. I mean, I haven't lived in Waterdeep in, I'm sorry, Neverwinter, like 10 years. That was a long time ago. Many projects ago.
I witnessed the children taken away.
How old were you when
Witnessed
that
her-
happened?
Oh, 7.
So you're sure you saw what you think you saw when you were 7?
Pretty sure. Because
Alright. I didn't kidnap anybody. I mean, some kids were involved in the experiments, but yeah, it was on their parents' consent, and they were handsomely rewarded, and nobody got hurt, and it was great. And the project ended, and I moved on to something else.
I just know that children.
Why are you wanted by? Who's looking for him?
Order of the Gauntlet, I believe.
Why do they want you?
The Order of the Gauntlet are crazy religious fanatics.
Alright.
They don't believe that people who aren't born with powers should be given them because they think that it's some kind of weird science or something like that. You know, hey, why shouldn't, just because someone's born with powers, why shouldn't somebody else get them? Doesn't sound right to me. Especially, like I said, if it's somebody who lost a leg. Is it so wrong to give them a replacement just because it's magical? I mean, one thing you gotta understand about the Order of the Gauntlet is, you know, they hate anything to do with necromancy. But one of the things people don't realize is that a lot of healing spells are based in necromantic magic. You, cleric, have you ever brought anybody back from the dead?
Oh, several times.
You don't think that's necromancy?
I didn't say it wasn't, but I
Well,
don't
that's what I mean, though.
cut people's hands off.
You've never cut anybody's hand off?
Not unless I wanted to kill them.
Well,
Not just for experimenting.
hey, I thought he was a volunteer. You guys came here saying that he was a volunteer. I asked him to come forward as a volunteer, and he did. Like, what do you want from me? You mean
We're
you
smart,
tricked
Joe.
me? You stole that hand.
All the people that were brought to you were volunteers, huh?
As far as I know. I mean, you walked in. You weren't under guard.
Can I roll insight on him, or is that too complicated for
I don't know. What are you
tuning?
what are you inciting?
I guess whether he's telling the truth about the people being volunteers that were brought to him.
Okay.
I can do that and still be attuning to this disc.
Yeah, that's fine. The whole point was that you were, look, if you're supposed to be like reading a book, right, and digesting what it says, can you do that and carry somebody up a rope? Like, no, you can't concentrate on both things
Yeah.
at the same time. All right.
No, I just didn't want to be too involved in this conversation that it would be a bother.
No, anything
okay.
conversational is fine. Okay.
Okay. I'll say I don't think you cared if anyone that was brought to you was a volunteer or not.
Well, anybody who was here was a part of this crazy cult of people. And if you're going to do experiments that are going to require you to do some things that are going to maim people for the rest of their lives, Who am I supposed to do that research on? People who are already down on their luck out in the community and to make some coin are willing to have their hands cut off and be replaced with a hand that might not work? Or crazy cult people who are probably going to end up killing themselves anyway? I mean, do you really care what happens to anybody here? Any of these cultists?
The cultists?
Yeah, the
Like,
cultists. Because when you
I
come
wish.
into my shop and tell me that you're cultists and you're here, you were sent to me, and you're the next batch of volunteers, like, why should I care what happens to you? Because I don't think you care about what happens to any of them.
Who are you to say what we care about and don't care about?
I'm asking you, do you care? If a cultist walked in right now, and would you care at all if you just killed him?
Huh.
I mean, we are the shoot first, ask questions later type of crowd, aren't we?
I have a better question. What could you give us that's better than the reward for your head?
I mean, I can figure something out. I don't have. Well, actually, let me make sure he doesn't have anything.
Better use that head of yours while you still got it.
He says, "Well, I mean, I don't really have anything. I've got some money. Um, I mean, if you want me to like make something, I can, but it's not like it's gonna take me a couple of days, not just like an hour. But I mean, if you want, like, fine. I don't have to stay here with these people. They're like I said, they're crazy. Uh, I haven't been helping them. Um, I go with you, and I can make you something, and then you can let me go, and that'd be great."
We getting anywhere with this guy? Or we want to put a vote to it, or what? What's going on?
Do you know? He might know something about the moon elf.
I just want to roll insight if he's telling the truth about the children, because more I remember, the
Well, this
more
is
I.
this is awful
Well,
late to be rolling on that. Yeah. Why don't you roll it? I'll see
because
if
as
I've got
far as I
a.
know, I've never heard from them ever again. So,
Yeah, but you were 7.
but weren't they children that
Just
I
roll your insight.
knew? Okay.
Okay. He says, so anyway, when we go, we shouldn't take this guy with us. And he can't point because he's tied up, but he nods his head towards Slate. He's a paladin of basically their god. Uh, as far as like crazy cultists go, he's like as extreme as you get. You don't need him on your hands.
You know anything about a moon elf that was
Uh,
here?
what do you mean, a cultist?
No, taken by the cultists and by you, I guess.
By me?
Yeah, you were up in the monastery.
I don't think he was. Do you think he was?
We chased him down here.
Chased him? Mirage?
Yeah.
No. No, that was Father Quarbo.
Quarbo. That's right. Wasn't Quarbo the mud sorcerer?
No, Quarbo was the priest who was the second in command to the blind monk lady.
Whatever happened to Quarbo?
You fought him. He was originally in charge of the guard at the front entrance here. You fought him when you first came in. He ran away. When you came back, he wasn't at the gate. So you don't know where he went.
Where is thy father?
All right, back to Moon Elf. Anything about Moon Elf?
He says, I'm not involved with, any kidnappings or prisoner type stuff. I've been concentrating on my experiments down here, and again, it's volunteers from amongst the cultists take part. So I don't know anything about any prisoners.
All right, I'm done. I vote for killing him.
Oh, whoa, whoa. Hey, now.
Put his gig back
It's
in.
got to be unanimous, right?
I
Until
vote to count
I-
twice.
Put his gig back in him, so we can talk
Yeah.
in peace for a minute.
Yeah.
And then I'll say I vote for killing him too.
I say I know I know something about those children. And until I know if those children are alive or not, I don't vote to kill him yet.
What are we gonna do with him?
Exchange information for him living. Now that he knows that we're about to kill him.
I think I think it's obvious he's experimenting on people and doesn't care
I mean,
the results.
he
Don't
said that
you?
the children were returned when I know that the children were never heard from again. So
Don't you have
I
a
gotta
truth
keep-
spell?
A what
Sure.
spell?
But you're concentrating, aren't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
maybe I'll look that up while you guys are talking.
It's actually not concentration, but still. I mean,
Yeah,
I think he had no care in the world whether the people that were brought for him for experiments were willing or not. He just wants to do experiments on people.
So you want to know where children are that disappeared? Like I don't know how many years ago. A lot.
He said 10. I feel like it's longer than that.
They're probably gone. Just saying.
Well, he's probably the only one who knows, and then we'll never know if he's dead. So
On this, any thoughts?
well,
I guess nothing. That's really. No, not really. Um.
What shit.
I mean, and Max, we were supposed to either capture him or kill him for the order, not let him
yeah,
go.
I don't
Yeah,
feel
I
like
don't. I was gonna say, don't. We should let him go.
No, we shouldn't let him go.
All right, bring him with us and
If
give him
he's-
to the
Yeah,
order.
it's like bring him with us.
Experimenting on unwilling people. No, we shouldn't let him go.
It's like we keep him until we.
Yeah, but
can-
we have to get out of here, taking him with us. 'Cause
Right.
We can't.
Right.
Where's the nearest order of the gauntlet?
That's the.
Red Larch, I think. That's near city.
Um. That teleportation disc can take.
Only if they're willing, though.
Right.
Well, he's either die or he's gonna go with us.
Yeah, true. Yeah, let's just bring him with us.
Just ask him if he wants to live.
If it gets too
Well-
hectic, we can murder him.
Well, are we for sure going to teleport out of here now that they kind of left this room alone? We could heal up and fight some more.
It's either we take him with us or we kill him and stay here. We can't leave him alive here.
I'm gonna say, based on all of this, that it's 9:50 right now. At 10 o'clock is when the attunement will finish and rope trick will end.
Oh baby, you got what I need.
I don't think it's worth trying to take them unless we decide we want to get out of here.
Well, we don't know if it's safe here,
Right.
and we'll be teleporting in a pinch.
Yeah, as long as we're within. How many feet is this? Within range.
Like I can't remember what you guys wanted with these guys to begin with. But you wanted to prove to someone that you had them, or
No, we were just supposed to either capture him or kill him for the
just
order.
capture, kill. Okay.
And I
Yeah.
just want to go to the fire temple
So
next.
we would just need proof of killing them then.
No, we could just tell people we did it. I don't think they're gonna
Yeah.
really question us.
Okay.
We put his head in a bag.
Yeah, we could put his
Oh,
head in the
yeah.
bag so it doesn't take too long.
Yeah.
Right, Mud
Well,
Sorcerer?
fuck it then.
Fine.
Whatever's easiest is the way I go as Dundas. And rightful. I'm a pretty good guy. But these guys suck, so I'm with either. Not much help, I know.
I think we just kill him, Max, and
Alright, kill him. I don't believe him about the children, so I'm gonna tell him
Okay.
you shouldn't be experimenting on kidnapped children and unwilling people, so you have to die, sorry.
Marta, how you gonna kill him?
go for it.
Who wants it? Want me to do it?
You're just leaving his gag in, right?
Yes,
Yes.
I'll
that's the best way
You
to
could
do
you
it.
could give him a last word, but then if he's got any verbal spells, you could say them.
I think the mermaid weapon can do the work.
I asked him if he's a mermaid.
I think you said you're a little bitch.
Which one of us no longer has a soul? Does anyone here not have a soul? I don't. Okay, I'm gonna kill him with my dagger of silence. Let's roll, dagger. Dagger.
22. Let me just see. Nope, he's got nothing. All right, you kill him. Well, actually, yeah, I'm just gonna say you kill him. I'm not gonna do death saves. All right, he's dead.
Fuck that guy.
Now the other guy.
Yeah, I mean he was a criminal, Max, and that obviously was I think just a bad guy. It would have been nice to be able to capture him, but I think we're
He
just not
straight
in
up
that
lied to me
position.
about those. He just straight up lied to me about those kids.
Yeah.
Let's take his money.
Yeah, let's search him.
And he cut off my hand.
Well, I'm gonna say it's pretty easy to search him in here because you still got time. He's got nothing worthwhile on him.
Dirty liar. You gonna kill the other guy?
Yeah, we could question him. I don't know if he'll have much more useful information, but we could try.
You got 5 minutes.
Well, if we wait a few minutes, he'll wake up, and then we don't have to use a potion on him either.
Yeah, he would be waking up in a minute here.
Yeah. Should we?
I'll say he can wake up right now if you want, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, he wakes up. He's gagged too.
Take the gag out. Ask him where the moon elf is, or why the moon elf. Why did he take the moon elf?
Moon elf.
I already know that, don't I?
Answer.
Is somebody saying something in character?
Say you. What's your name?
Slate. My name is Slate.
Slate.
You know anything about a moon elf?
No.
You traded her to the fire temple for something. I don't know.
You're a liar. I did not.
This is going well.
What are you doing here?
Serving my lord,
Who's that?
Ogremach.
Trying to end the world and
He is
bring
the
about.
forge, and I am the molten steel to be forged.
How much longer until he's summoned?
Stone is patient. He will be summoned when he is summoned.
You know anything about orbs of destruction?
Yes.
You have one?
Do I have one?
It's
No.
in the basement or the floor that goes down below somewhere. How are you gonna attack Golden Fields?
He spits on you.
Hmm.
Whoa, easy there, killer.
The hell's that
Spits on
about?
fire.
Soon the earth will encompass all.
I spit on his face.
He doesn't even flinch. He just keeps talking. He says, I am not so foolish to believe that you will let me live. So I will spend the time that I have left converting you to our cause.
I spit on his
You-
face again.
You see, he can't wipe it or anything because he doesn't have his hands, so he just ignores it. He says, the earth
Join me,
encompasses all and provides the clay which will be shaped
All
for
right,
the
I'd say
new
we
world.
got to get out of this
It
rope
is
trick,
the
so let's just
ore.
kill him
We
and
are the
climb down.
hammer, and Ogremach itself is the forge.
I spit on him again.
Stone
I'll
is
spit on
patient. There is no
Somebody
reason
do
to
something.
act until all portions of your plan have been
Can
put
I
into
climb
place.
down out of the rope trick?
And acting without thought is worse than inaction.
You just leave
Yeah,
him
you
in
can
there.
climb down. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I just climbed down.
Just
The
leave
earth
him in there.
itself is stoic.
Like,
It does not complain
and I
when it
say,
is moved, and rocks do
Rope
not
trick will
cry
end
out
and he'll
when they
die.
are cracked.
He'll fall and die.
We endure. Our
Are you a
resolve
mermaid?
is the greatest of all elements.
I'm gonna stab one with the mermaid sword. This is
Of the four, our unyielding resolve.
just constantly spit on him, and he's just like, yeah.
I think he was a mermaid.
Who hasn't climbed down yet?
I'm
out.
down.
I'll climb down.
Okay, Theron climbs down. I think you all managed to climb down before it ended.
When his body falls, I assume now I'm attuned. I want to search his body.
You're standing directly under the hole.
I move.
You haven't yet.
Okay.
Okay. That'll be great when the body landed on your head and you lost your concentration and didn't attune to it. Both their bodies fall out and the spell ends. Flump.
I'm gonna search the other guy's body. It's
Okay.
late.
I shouldn't have deleted it. And I gotta find it. People. People. Where are people? Here we go. Oh, for the love of Mike. There he is. He's got plate armor, a shield, a longsword, and 2 javelins.
Does it all look like normal stuff? Not magical or anything?
There's nothing about it that indicates to you that it's magic.
Yeah, not gonna take anything then.
Okay.
Alright, do we want to stay here? The only problem with the teleport spell is everyone's got to be within 10 feet for it to work. So we'll have to be grouped up to use it.
Sounds like a big problem.
We should stay here forever.
I mean, we're not going to escape this place unless we sneak by people or kill them all.
Yeah. I mean, we could stay here and heal for a little bit longer.
You guys can do hit dice if you want. Because you were an hour. Theron's going to.
Can I do them, even though I was
I did
attuning?
one.
Yeah, you were still resting.
Okay. I will do.
Or... Oh my god. Alright, well I used 2. Travis had 3 left, so I used 2. And he got 7 hit points from using 2. Alright, well I would love to end this session with knowing what you're doing.
Hit die. Oh wow.
You guys are
That's
like in like
that's-
multiple rolls beating what I got for Travis in 2 rolls. You got a 4 and a 3. And Chris goes 11, 6, 11.
I got 11 with 1.
Yeah, what are we doing from here, guys? What are you thinking?
I thought we were teleporting, but I could be wrong.
Oh, have to, do we? Or should we? I mean, I guess is the
If
question.
we don't, we're going to sneak out to go to the fire temple, right?
Yeah.
And there's ogres or a group of guys.
Well,
Yeah,
if we go on the north side, there was
Right.
just 2 guys there at the time, but
We just
we
have
still
our way
look
with them.
we still look like guards, right?
I
Lasts
doubt
for
it.
8 hours.
Yeah.
Wow, that's good spell.
So I mean,
And-
if
and
we get
flat
out of here,
concentration.
we can.
Dundas, you have both your spell slots back. As well.
Okie dokie.
I mean, I still got quite a few spells. I've got 2 level 1s, 1 level 2, 1 level 3, 3 level 4s, and my level 5 left.
All right, you want to make a run for it, and then
Theron is down to 3-1, 1-2, 1-3, 1-4, and that's it. I think he has a feature where once a day he can get Arcane Recovery. Once per day, when you finish a short rest, you can choose expended spell slots to recover. Combine level equal to or less than half your wizard level, so he'd get 4 back. I will let him decide what he got back. I'll just write it down.
And that counted as a short rest, correct?
Yeah.
All right, then I get my Channel Divinity back too.
Yeah, and I think Rob gets all of his maneuvers back, right, Rob?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so we're not in terrible shape if we just want to try to go to the Fire Temple. Of course, then who knows what we're in for there, I guess, that's the only other thing. I don't know if there'll be a spot to long rest in the meantime. And we don't really know where another entrance to the Fire Temple is, do we?
Well, you went
thought
to
there
the
too.
one place. You didn't find an entrance there, but you didn't look.
The
Scarlet Moon Hall.
Scarlet Hall, yeah.
You also know, this isn't, I don't feel I need to keep this from you, is that because it's the 4 quadrants, you would also believe there's a way to get there from the Air Temple.
Mm.
You also didn't find that.
They don't have a strong opinion.
If you guys need to take the week to decide, that's fine. I guess.
Just as soon try to go through the temple, I'd say.
I don't have any healing potions left.
I can give you another one that I have if you want to add it to your inventory.
No, you keep it.
No, it's probably better for you to have it than me. I've still got one left after that, so why don't you add one?
Which one is it?
Just a regular potion of healing.
All right.
Anyone else really want to teleport? Really want to go through temple?
Nope.
I actually do have one.
Now you've got 2.
Did you mark off the one you used, though, to get rid of it?
I had 3, and now I have 1.
I'm asking Rob.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You only used a quarter of it.
No, that was the one that Grimgar gave me.
Alright, just decide at the beginning of next session, because that way Travis can help decide. Too. So I'm going to end. So we're done.